So at least now you can see it. Bismillah ar-Rahim. We start. Fatima and Shada, how are you doing? Fine. I wish that everything goes okay with you, my daughters. Okay. So the first, this is a homework about probability. Okay, and this one also will be in your final exam. You can see the slides, isn't it? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so I will start solving this question. This one, it's a part of your homework, of your enrichment work. You should do it. Okay, I'll just change the date. Today is what? Today is 10 May. Okay, 2021. You will write your name here. Okay, and then I will make copy, and then Control V, then here also copy and Control V. Okay, so we start the first question. Here, Murad either walks or cycles to school. The probability that he cycles to the school is 1 divided by 4. Okay, the question is that write down the probability that Murad walks to school. So you can see that I'm either walk or cycle to school. Okay, so the probability that I cycle to school is 1/4. If I'm going to find the probability that I will walk only, not cycling, it will be what? What is the answer? The answer will be 1 minus 1/4. Okay, 1 minus 1/4. So 1 minus 1/4, my daughters, is equal to what? Who is the most intelligent? Okay, is it 1/3 or 3/4 or 1/4 or 2/4? Choose one of them.
4 teacher.
Yes, 3/4. Why? Because 1 you can write it as 4 divided by 4. Yes, 1 you can write as 4 divided by 4 minus 1/4. Okay, you can note that both fractions in fact have the same denominator. Denominator is 4 here, and here also is 4. So we'll you will subtract the numerator. 4 minus 1 all divided by 4 should be equal to what? To 3 divided by 4. Clear? This is the correct answer. Clear, my daughters? It's a part of your enrichment work. You will do this after explaining that. Clear? Can you please write first? You didn't understand. Yes? We told that Murad either walks or cycles to school. So the probability that he cycles to school is 1/4. The question is dealing with find the probability that Murad walks, not cycle. Okay, because the probability of cycling is 1/4. I want to find the probability that Murad walks to school. So this is the probability of an event that I am cycling is 1/4. To find the probability of Murad walks, just you make 1 minus 1 over 4. ال1 you will write it, my daughter, as 4 divided by 4, because 4 divided by 4 is 1, minus, this is minus 1 over 4, 1 over 4. Then you can note that both fractions have the same denominator, so write the denominator as it is. Then we'll make 4 minus 1. 4 minus 1 is 3, so 3 over 4 is the correct answer. Clear? You got me? You got the answer?
Make 1 minus 1 over 4.
Yes. It's not clear for you?
Why?
Why? Okay. Because the probability of Murad cyclists, I will just make cycling. The probability of Murad cycling to school is equal to 1 over 4, isn't it? It's a given. This one is a given. Okay, the detail we told the probability that he cycles to school is 1 over 4. Now I will try to work out the probability that he walks, not cycle. He walks. So
Good morning, teacher.
good morning, my daughter. How are you? So
I'm fine,
thank you,
How
my
about
daughter.
you?
Thank you for asking. So we told that the probability of walking, I will just make W means walking, is equal to 1 minus the probability of cycling. Instead of writing the whole word cycling, I will just write capital C, means cycling. So this is the
Teacher, I understand, but why did we make 1 minus 1 over 4?
yes, because the probability always is between 0 and 1. Any probability of any event is between 0 and 1. So the probability of cycling, my daughter, is 1 over 4. Okay? So this is of cycling to school. Cycling. So the rest, it will be the probability of walking to school. Is what, in fact? Is 1 minus 1 over 4. Okay? Because I will go to school either to cycle or walk. One of them. As the probability that I will cycle to school, it will be 1 over 4. So the rest is what? To get 1 is 3 over 4. 3 over 4 plus 1 over 4, it will be 4 divided by 4. It reaches the 1. And the probability always is between 0 and 1. Never be below 0 and never pass 1. Clear?
Thank you, now I understand.
Thank you, my daughter, for listening, of course. Please, the others, try to write this because it's a part of your homework. Okay? This is dealing about probability of single event. Probability of single event. Probability of, try to write probability of single event. Of single event means that only one event will happen. Okay? Of single, Mr. Murad, how can you write S? Yes, single event. Clear? Please write this. It will be a part of your final exam, this question. Okay? Girls, this question,
Teacher.
don't forget about it. It will be a part of your final exam. So, okay, so you should at least know how can you answer this question. Don't lose 2 marks. Okay? don't lose 2 marks. Okay, 2 marks. Okay, did you finish writing this?
Teacher.
Okay, I will go to the next part. Here in your homework, in your enrichment work, my daughters, just write the answer is 3/4. Okay? If you would like to write, let's say, to show your work, no problem. 1 minus 1/4 and so on. But it's, let's say, it's sufficient for writing 3/4 is enough and the correct answer. Clear? I will go to the second slide. We finished this one. You didn't write?
You're not recording the session.
Are you okay? I will check my daughter just a moment. Okay, this one. Yes, you are right, Wallah. Okay, I forgot. Sorry. Okay, we go back to our lecture. We told the title of our lecture is the probability of a single event, and here we gave an example that will be in the final exam, and we solved it. We told those who just reached the lecture, I will read the question again. I will just, instead of writing instead of writing Murad, I will change here. I will write, for example, Fatima. Okay, Fatima. Other than here, I will just make she, and here Fatima. Okay, Fatima. Okay. Then we go back to the. We told that Fatima either walks or cycles to school. The probability that she cycles to school is 1/4. Okay, the question is write down the probability that Fatima walks to school. So we told, in order to solve this question, we know that the probability of cycling is 1/4. It's a given number. It's given here. And so the probability of walking W, I will just write W instead of walking, is 1 minus the probability of cycling. Because we have only 2 events here. If one happens, the next does not happen. That's why it's called probability of a single event. Only one event will happen. Okay, so the probability of walking is 1 minus 1/4. We told 1, I will write it as 4 divided by 4, then minus 1 divided by 4. Then you can note that both fractions have the same denominator, which is 4. Just subtract 1 from 4. It will be 4 minus 1. It will be 3/4, or 3 divided by 4. And you write the answer here. Clear? The next part. Now, okay, the answer is clear. Just 1 plus what gives 4? It will be 3/4. You can write the answer here, 3/4. The answer is 3 divided by 4. Okay, and you will get 2 marks. Clear? The next part. Now we have use the Venn diagram to determine the following probabilities. Here you can see that the whole, let's say, rectangle that consists of 2 sets A and B, my daughters, it's called the universe. The universe E, this is E. The rectangle is called E, the universe. In fact, the universe consists or contains the sets, the union of the sets. Set A union set B. Okay, so set A union set B gives 4, 8, 2. Okay, so before starting solving this question, my daughters, before starting solving this question, you should find the possible outcomes. Possible outcomes means what? Means the total of these numbers that are in the sets. For example, set A is what? In fact, is 4 and 8. Set B is 8 and 4. But when writing the universe, no need to repeat the 8 twice. Don't tell that, for example, A is equal. A, in fact, is consist of 4 and 8, isn't it? This is the set A. The set A. Okay. And B, the set B, my daughters, is equal to 8 and 12. Clear? Okay. So here we told the universe E is the union. Is A union B, means A or B. So you can see this is 8 is repeated in set A and in set B. So no need to do it both twice. Just write is 4, then 8, then 12. So the possible outcomes here in this universe, you will just add 4 plus 8 plus 12. We will count this. So 4 plus 8 is 12. 12 plus 12 is 24. So this is the possible outcomes of this that are in the universe. Now the question P of A, the probability of the single event A. A is an event. Okay, the event that consists, it will be equal to what?
Plus 8.
Yes, 4 plus 8. Good. I will make 4 plus 8. Okay, divided by what? By the possible? By the possible? Good girl. By the possible outcomes. Okay. Look, my daughters, if you would like to add 8 plus 4 is what? 8 plus 4. 8 plus 4. Yes? Is 12. 8 plus 4 is 12. Divided by 24. Okay. So I didn't already answer the question correctly. I should just a moment. Where is the pen? My daughters, I should, let's say, simplify. How many 2's are there? Sorry, how many 12's are there in 12? What? Clear? How many 12's are there in 24? 2. So, good girl. So the last answer is what? Is 1 divided by 2. This is, my daughter, the last answer of the probability of the event A. Means the probability that we will get 4 or 8. Clear? It's very easy. This one, I swear to you, it's a part of your final exam. You should be careful to do it, and also it's a part of your remedial work. You, after finishing this lecture, my daughters, you will go immediately and solve automatically your homework, either remedial work or enrichment work. Okay, then for example here the probability of where is the mouse, the probability of B, this is B, my daughters, this is the set
8 over 24.
Good girl. So we'll just add 8 to 12. Your friend told that I will add 8 to 12. Okay, I will make here 8 plus
2 over 24.
12. Just a moment, my daughter. Divided by 24. Yes, over 24. Good girl. So, but 8 plus 12 is what? 8 plus 12. 8 plus 12, my daughters, is 20.
20 over 24.
Good girl. 20 over 24. But in fact, I didn't, let's say, answer correctly to the question because I should cancel the common factors. The common factors, I will use another color. How many 4s here in 20? How many 4s? 5. 5 by 4 is 20. And here, how many 4s in 24? 6. 6 multiplied by 4 is 24. So the last answer is what? It will be 5 over 6. Good girl. This is the last answer for the probability of the event B. Now look here. Probability of A and B. A and B. Where is A and B? You mean this one? I'll just change the color. Okay. What is it? Okay. The probability of A and intersection B or and B is that is the number that is between the two sets A and B. So it's a 8, isn't it? I will just use only this one, 8. The intersection between the two sets is that, my daughters. Okay, is that. So it will be, I will just write, okay, the color, I need color. Okay, this one should be equal to what, my daughters? Should be equal to 8 divided by the possible outcomes, which is 24. So 8 divided by 24. 8 divided by 24, my daughters, you should simplify this more. Okay, changing the color. How many groups of 8 are there in 8? Only one group. How many groups of 8 are there or goes in 24? Is 3. So the answer here is what, my daughters? Is 1 divided by 3. Okay, no problem if you write this as a decimal. Okay, we accept it. Clear?
0.3333, right?
Yes? Again.
0.33.
Yes, very good. You can write as 0.033 and so on. 3 and so on. Or just make, let's say, a line like that to tell that 3 is repeating. Or write as 0.333 as you like, my daughter. This is up to you. Okay, and so on. Because 3 here is repeated so many times. Or just make a dot here or a small line like that, let's say at the top of 3 to tell that the 3 is repeating number. Clear? So this is the answers.
Teacher.
This is the answers. These are the answers. Please, in the final exam, you should answer like that. Don't waste your time. Okay, and don't lose marks. Okay, the next part, please try to finish. I want to follow or to go to the second slide. Here we used what, my daughters? We used the Venn diagram. The Venn diagram to determine the following probability. Probability of A is 4 plus 8 over 24. Then probability of B is 8 plus 12 all divided by 24. Then the probability of the intersection is 8 over 24, and just calculation after that. So try to finish. I'll just keep this or save it. Okay, this is we told. It's clear or not? I thought it's clear.
Clear, yes.
Okay, did you finish this?
Teacher.
Okay. If you finish it, I will go to the next slide. You can make, let's say, if as it is remedial work, my daughters, I prefer I prefer to make a screenshot so that may the recording of this lecture will be after half hour. I don't know. Okay, so at least don't lose your time and you do your homework. Okay, this is enrichment. Okay, this is these two homeworks. The first one, you see this one and this one, you should do it after finishing your lecture. Okay, and the second is also a remedial work. We solved the first one, this one, but I thought there is another exercise. I will check with you. This is we solved, isn't it? I will check what I gave exactly for the second part. Okay, 10. This is a remedial. How many papers do we have? Okay, 2. Okay, 2, 1, 2. Remedial, measurement, and remedial. So this one. Okay, I'll check this. Here, only one student who did that. I'll check who is doing that. View all submission. Okay. Haseen, not Haseen. I'll check, maybe. Yes, Hussein, he got 10 marks. And Ahmed Naif. Okay, Ahmed Naif. I will see his homework, how he solved this. Okay, you see his answer. Okay, very good. 3/4, excellent. Then okay, 2/3. Okay, here is 1/3, my son, not 2/3. Okay, mm 12 divided by 4. Okay, I will just close this. So we go back to the next part. So we told I gave you 2 homeworks, isn't it? This one. I'll check this one. Remedial. I want the other one. Now we move to the next part. The next part. This is we saw this. I'll check this or that. It was confused. Okay. Enrichment. Okay. There is an exercise. Submission, only 1 student. Enrichment work. Please, my daughters, you should finish this. Okay, you should finish your work. It's very easy, but before before starting I have to add something. Just I'm looking for uploading this question. Yes, this question is very important. Okay, you are with me now, isn't it? This is we finished. Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, now I will just write here the title. Just a moment. Okay, activate. Okay, I will just write here probability probability of combined combined event. Combined event means the may two events will happen at the same time, not like single event. Combined event. Okay, so we have this one, it will be 10. Okay, I'll just copy, go there, here. This is the question that is I'm looking for. Okay. Now what happened? Now please write the question. Here the question, it's very easy. I will go to the second slide, this one. Two coins are tossed together. Okay, please at the same time I'm writing, try to write your question. Okay, this is 4 marks in the final exam and 4 marks in the enrichment work. Okay, so two coins are tossed together. Draw a tree diagram to show all the possible outcomes. This is the sub question A. As I'm now reading the questions, at the same time that you are writing them on your notebook. Then this is A, this is B of course, and this is C. So the sub question A is draw a tree diagram to show all the possible outcomes. Means what, tree diagram? Means, for example, in the first try I will get a tail. In the second try,
you get a head.
Good girl, yes. And so on. For example, in the first try I will get a head. In the second try I can get either a head or a tail. So the possible outcomes is head or a head tail or tail head or tail tail. This is all the possible outcomes that I have. So in fact there are 4 possible outcomes. Then find the probability of getting 2 tails. Means what? You will get the probability of tail means, and the probability of getting a tail is 1/2. So 1/2 multiplied by 1/2 is 1/4.
2 tails, right?
Yes? Yes?
2/4 if it's 2 tails, right?
2 tails. No, it will be 1/4. Because multiplication. We have in the first try and the second try. For a sub question C, find the probability of getting 1 head or 1 tail. Means the probability of getting a head tail or tail head. Now I will just explain this. I will just write the sub questioners. Wait for me. This is A, this is B, my daughters. This is just a moment. This is B. Okay. This is small b. Small b, Mr. Murad. Okay, and this is small c. Now I will solve this. It's a part of your homework, and it's a part of your lecture, and it's part of your enrichment work. Okay. Now I will go here to do it. Now please concentrate, because this is the last part. There is another exercise in fact, but I will see if time is it's okay. I will complete. Okay, now my daughters, I'll go here. So this one. So draw a diagram. This you first of all, if this is a part of your lecture today, you should make a dot like that. Then from this dot you will draw a branch or a trend or an arrow like that, and make, for example, head. The first try is a head. First try is a head. First try is a head. At the same time, my daughters, please write. And here we have, I will make the second try. Okay. Second, 2 and D means second. Try, TRY. Okay. Now we start. So Now, as the combined events means two events will happen together. Okay, so this is tail. This is the tail. May I will have in the first try a head or a tail. But can you tell me about the probability of getting, let's say, tail is what? Is 1 divided by?
Over 2.
Good girl. Why? Because they are likely equally. This is 1 over 2. Clear? Now I will continue. In the first slide, okay, I got what? I got other head, other tail. I will just close this one. Okay. So here I will choose another color in order not to be confused. I will use green, for example. Here also, in the second try, my daughter, yes? I will get what?
Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
I will get what?
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
We told.
Sir,
Yes.
there's nothing on the screen.
Ah, sorry. Okay. Okay. My daughter, just one moment. I'll check. Wait for what? Ah, okay. Keep. I'll check my daughter. Screen this one. Okay. You cannot see. I will check again. I will do it again, my daughter. Bismillah. Okay. Now you can see, isn't it?
Thank you.
Okay, my daughter, we continue. We told that 1, 2, 3. So I will use, we told the green. So we told in the second try, in the first try I has a head. In the second try I can have a head or a tail. Okay. Always the probability of getting a head is 1 divided by 2. Always. Here also is 1 divided by 2. Is 1 divided by 2. Okay, we move now to the, in the first try we have a tail. In the second try I can get a head or a tail. I will make branches like that. I will make here, for example, my daughter's a head and here a tail. Of course here the probability is always the same, no change. Where is this one? Okay, the probability is always 1 divided by 2. Always, no change. Okay. Okay, so look here. How can you write the possible outcomes? Possible outcomes. This is a head. This is a head. Okay, you should write a head here. Head. Means the first possible outcomes is head. Then the next will be head tail. Okay, head tail. Then the next we have tail head. Okay, tail head. This question is out of 2 marks. And the last tail. Okay, now I finished my possible outcomes. The diagram were to expose your possible outcomes. This is the 2 marks. You see, this is the outcomes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 possible outcomes. For example, if we would like to find or to work out the probability of getting 2 heads, it will be 1 divided by 2 multiplied by 1 divided by 2. You will multiply the numbers that are on the branches. This is a trend, or also it's called branch or a trend. You will just multiply because you are talking about combined events, meaning that you will get in the first try head and the second try head. Clear? So this is the answer for question small a. Clear? Now we move to B. The probability of getting two tails, my daughters. Probability of getting two tails means tail, tail. That's the meaning. Tail, tail. So the probability of getting two tails, in fact, is equal to the probability of getting a tail multiply by,
4, right?
yes, it will be 1/4 multiplied by the probability of getting a tail. That's the mean of the probability of getting two tails. You will multiply this one by, where is it, a tail here, two tails. So this tail and this tail, this one you are going to work it out. You will multiply just 1/2 by 1/2, means you multiply the probability of getting a tail multiplying by the probability of getting a tail. So it will be 1 divided by 2 multiplied by 1 divided by 2. It will be 1/4. 1 multiply 1/2 multiplied by itself is equal, my daughters, 1 divided by 4, which is equal also 0.25. Choose the best answer for you. You will write 1/4 or 0.5. Both of them are correct. Okay. Now we finished the first question. For the second one, my daughters, question number C. Find the probability of getting ahead of getting a head or a tail. What is a head or a tail? In my tree diagram, I want you to see the tree diagram. Either a head, we have a head, tail, or tail ahead. So the probability, it will be like that. Probability of getting one head or tail means H, or I will just write or tail, T capital T is tail, is equal to what? For example, the probability of getting بنات here, okay, just I will erase this one. How can I erase it? I'll check. How can I go back? I don't know. Okay, I'll check. Erase. This one, Mr. Murad? No, not this. Okay. This one, Mr. Murad? No, not this. This one, Mr. Murad? I will see. Okay. Okay, I will erase this, the last one. So I will just write it. Probability of getting a head tail plus the probability of getting tail head. Probability of getting a tail head. So my daughters, you can see that if you would like to summarize this here, they see the probability of getting a head is 1/4. Clear? And here also the probability of getting a head tail also is 1/4. Clear? Why 1/4? One girl can ask, because 1/2 multiplied by 1/2 is 1/4. And the second one, head tail means 1/2 multiplied by 1/2 is 1/4. All the outcomes has a probability of 1/4. Okay, look here. Now the question is dealing with a head and one tail. If you have in one head in the first try, the second head should be a tail. If the first try is a tail, the second try should be ahead. So look, the probability of getting a head tail is 1/4. You see this one, 1/4. I will write it here, 1/4 plus also the probability of getting tail head, the probability of getting tail head is also 1/4. So 1/4, my daughters, divided by 1/4 plus 1/4, it will be equal to 2 divided by 4. 2 divided by 4. 2 divided by 4, you can see that there are only one single 2 in 2 and 2 2's in 4. Okay, means I will use this one, so this one should be equal 1 divided by 2. Why? Because in 2 there are only one 2. I will write it here. 4 has two 2's, two groups of 2. So this is the last answer. This is the last answer. Okay, clear? Okay, please write the answers. Keep them as it is. Okay, here I am here. Okay, I will stop sharing this because I want to add a question. Okay, then I will just come back. Okay, the question is this: probability, this one. Copy and save. Now it comes to you, my daughters. I can come here. Then I will share the screen again because I take one question. Then I will close this one. Okay, now you can see the screen. You can see the screen. I thought you can see the screen. You can or not? If you want, right? You can. No, you cannot. Okay, sorry, you cannot. Shama. Okay, I will do it again. Okay. And now You cannot also. Just what happened? The last question. Yes, you can see. Of course. You can see this. Okay, I will make new slide. Okay, then I will make control. Okay, then a new slide. Copy, control V. No. Again. Okay, control C, control V. Okay, I will erase this. I will erase this one first. Okay, then this one. Okay, it remains only this. So this question is very important. Please make a screen or do whatever you want to do, because it's very, very important. And who can read the question? I'll just make 36 clear. Now it's a lot. Okay, no problem. I'll just okay, and also here. And the last question is that. Okay, girls, do you hear me? Where are they? My daughters, do you hear me? Daughter, do you hear me? Do you hear me before leaving? It remains only 4 minutes, my daughters. Okay, I will explain this. Fatima, yes, okay, I will explain this. So the last part of our lecture that deals with combined events. So the bag contains 12 bits. 5 are red. 5 of them are red. Okay, and the rest are blue or are black. I will just make are blue. Okay, and the rest are blue. Clear? So here 2 bits are drawn at random, means that you are going to choose 2 bits. May in the first try it will be red, in the second try it will be blue, and vice versa. Okay, the first bead is replaced before the second is drawn, means when you took a bead from the bag and in the second, let's say, drawn, or in the second try you went to let's say take another, you should replace the first that you took and make it back to the bag. This means that is replaced before the second is drawn. Before taking the second, for example, bead, you should turn back the bead that you took from at the first try. The question is that find the probability that both beads are red. Both beads are red. Okay, look here, be careful, it's very good question, this one. Okay, so I'll just do that as quick as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is my daughter's the beads. We have 12. I will start from this 12. I will make here red, means what? I will choose one red bead, of course. Then I will choose a blue bead. Clear? Blue. I will choose one blue bead. Okay, then in the second try I will choose, for example, here I will choose blue, means blue bead, and here, for example, I will use, okay, I also here I will use B here. Then I will change the color red. Okay, look, in the first try I can have a red or a blue. In the second try I can have a blue bead or a red one. The question is, of course, the probability of getting a red is 5 divided by 12. 5 divided by 12. Also here is 5 divided by 12. Why? Because we have 5 red beads, and the blue, how many blue are 7? Means 7 divided by 12. Okay, 7 divided by 12. This is blue is 7 divided by 12, and red is 5 divided by 12. This is 5 divided by 12. So the question is very easy. Find the probability that both beads are red. You see the first branches, the branch number 1 and branch number, okay, this one, I mean this one, you see a red. It means the probability is 5 divided by 12 multiplied by 5 divided by 12. 5 divided by 12 multiplied by 5 divided by 12 gives 25 divided by 124, and this is the correct answer. Clear? We use the tree diagram. Clear? I thought that the time was finished. Please be careful to this part because it's very important. It helps you also revising your final exam, especially for the probability single event and combined event. And sure, this one will come, sure. Clear? Have a nice day, and please don't forget to do your homework. I will wait for your answers. Thank you. Thank you, my daughters. Thank you. Lot of thanks. Thank you, my daughter. Lot of thanks, my daughter.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Thank you. See you next time. See you next time.
Teacher, have a nice day.
Thank you, and you also, my daughter. I will now end the meeting. Please do your homework, okay? Thank you for that. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Salam.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.